What's the number one biggest mistake people make in their roof wind damage insurance claim? Let's find out. So my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. If you're not familiar with what public adjusters do, we represent you, the homeowner, the property owner. When you have damage, we help you against your own insurance company who's trying to not pay you or underpay you. We help get you the money for your claim to do all the necessary repairs. So we're going to talk about what the one mistake is that people make, the biggest mistake in my opinion. There's a close number two, but I've been dealing with this the last 2 days. Actually with a new client that had called me, and then something involving a current client. So I think it's telling enough, and it's serious enough that your claim can actually be denied, or if we somehow can figure out a way to work behind this serious consequence when homeowners are calling the claim in to the insurance company. If we're able to work around this, it's unlikely you'll get the true value of the claim. This is why I'm constantly preaching. Your homeowner's policy is basically walking through a minefield. And it gets more and more complicated every year, especially as the new laws like in Florida have been passed to help insurance companies. You need somebody on your side. You need somebody to help navigate this minefield. Let's get into the number one biggest mistake that I see. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Okay, so the biggest mistake people make when you're calling in, all right, when you're calling into your insurance company, calling in to insurance company to file your claim, is the date of loss. This is the killer, all right? This one causes more issues because people don't correspond it to, they don't relate it to a wind or hail event storm. We need to make sure, you need to double check, you need to triple check. Is your damages due to the wind? Not when the leak happened. You can't report it on that date. You can, but you have to relate it to the windstorm. Let me give you a prime example of this. Let me go through this. How do I get rid of this draw? All right. I'm gonna set up an example for you guys. So let's take a windstorm that happened on 11, 12, 23, 22. All right, windstorm. Now it can't be 30 miles an hour. It can't be 40. We got to have 50 plus. All right. Usually we like to see it be consistently 50 plus. So then you report it on, let's say, 5/1 of 23. So 6 months later or so. This is fine. This is fine. And you put the date of loss as this. This is your date of loss. 11/23/22. Even if you just start having leaks on this day. So the leak, what the heck? Leaks happen on 5/1/2023. You relate it and you make sure. Now, another huge mistake. You call a roofing company over. And to the roofers out there, bless your hearts for trying to help homeowners. But I have to say that a common thing that I see that really screws things up, people depend on the roofers to give them the date of when the storm may have happened or when there was a possibility of wind. Here's where that falls into a bad situation. Too often, the roofers give a date that they think that there was a storm, that they think is helping you. But when we look up the wind data Because remember, the insurance company's attorneys, if it goes into a lawsuit because you're fighting about whether or not a storm could have caused damage, the attorneys are going to look to see the wind data. Everybody's looking at wind data at some point. And so you've got to be very careful. The date of loss needs to correspond to a hail or windstorm. And I'm pounding the table to this because it's so dang important, and it's the biggest mistake that people make. Thank you for watching this video. My name's Mike Keeler, a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. Hopefully you enjoyed it.